have got a screen recorder for my computer. Oh, that's pretty cool, I think. So, the one game that I've got on my computer that I see people playing quite a bit on YouTube is The Sims 4. And I thought I might as well try the Legacy Challenge, but with a twist. We're going to have Amish Sims. And we can't get a perfect approximation of Amish in The Sims. You can't really expect it to. Maybe I could if I modded it, but I'm not going to mod it. And I was actually surprised doing my test runs how well it seems to support how close we can get to an approximation of Amish people. So, oh, bad, I am in the wrong save file. That is not cool. Exit to main menu. Sorry about that, but it's kind of funny, so I think I'll leave it in. I just went into my main save file, and I play The Sims a lot, but I tend to play it using cheat codes. Okay, no, I am not going to tell a story, and I decided, well, actually, I need to do a little bit of setup before I launch into the main thing. So, this guy can stay the way he is for the most part, but I don't think I want him to have tattoos. And we'll randomize his traits. Actually, no. This guy isn't too important to the main part of the story, but you'll see in a moment what he's doing. I'll give him creative and perfectionist. And I feel a little weird making any sim version of real historical people, but it doesn't matter what they look like. I'll just keep the way the game generated him. Well, the Amish, I think most of them, they vary from group to group, but I don't think that they are allowed to read things other than the Bible. So I need to give them a Bible. And let's make a male. So we did Matthew, we'll have Mark, the apostle. So I'm not going to go through and give them the whole Bible because there's not really one author for the Bible, so we're just going to give them the 4 Gospels, and that will stand in for the whole Bible. And technically, they should be non-fiction books, but I'm going to make them as children's books, just so that our Amish characters later on will be able to read them to their children. Let's see, creative and perfectionist. I think those are the traits that will help them do their writing. And I don't think they really need a third trait because it won't help them with their mission. So Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Cat ears. I'm not gonna change it. It doesn't matter. Alright. So we'll have author for the muser trait, creative, and perfectionist. I think that's it for their household for now. So if I've planned this out correctly, once they write their books, it should come out saying that each of the books are by Matthew the Apostle, Mark the Apostle, Luke the Apostle. So then it should work out. Now I'm going to just move them onto the same property that I'm going to eventually have my Amish Sims move into. And that's a 50 by 40 lot. I think I'm following all of the Legacy Challenge rules, so I think I am meant to have a 50 by 50 lot. Are there no blank 50 by 50 lots available? I guess I have to put them on an uninhabited lot. How big is this one? This is 40-30. I think the only residential lot that's 50 by 50 is the land grabs. And I can't edit their property right now. So I guess I'm just going to grab this 50 by 40 lot. I don't know that the lot size matters all that much. I'm breaking the rules right there, right out the gate, but I don't see how I can avoid it. Okay, so now we're not in the main game yet, so we can use cheat codes. Testing 10. Okay, he's maxed his writing skill. Oh, he's maxed his writing skill. He's maxed his writing skill. He's maxed his writing skill. First I was thinking I could make someone achieve the writing aspiration and then write the Book of Life, but the problem that I had with that was I didn't know who to make. I thought the whole Book of Life could stand in for the entire Bible. And uh-oh, my testing cheats window is in the way of the travel icon. So I want to have them go to the library. It was in the way. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yes, that I could use the Book of Life to stand in for the Bible, but the problem with that was I would have to have one author for the entire Bible, and really there's no one person that could be attributed, that the entire Bible could be attributed to, unless you could say it was the Word of God, and I would feel even more uncomfortable creating a sim that was supposed to be God than being the apostles. So, write, book, children's. They're all going to need to write children's. Or choices, no. Write genre, children's. Right. Oh, come on. Right? Children's. And you. Right, children's. You're going to have to boot these people off the computer. I'm sorry. Annis and, is that Bjorn? Yeah, I don't. fourth gospel. Why did I capitalize everything? Oh well. That'll do. And, oh great, we have somebody acquiring the video game skill. I feel really weird about this, but I think this is the only way I'm going to get it to work. Right genre book, children's, and you are Matthew. Come on. The book of Matthew. I hope I spelled that right. Book description. The first gospel. I don't think I need to capitalize all that, but I did the first time, so... So we have John and Matthew. This is Luke. Don't sit there. There's not a computer you can use. Come over here and write children's book. Come on. Quit talking. The book of Luke. Matthew, Mark, Luke. The third gospel. And you're the one that hasn't done anything yet, right? Quit playing Blick Block. Right genre book, children's. Okay. So, now yours. Okay, there it's letting me name it. I was afraid it wasn't letting me name it. You're Mark, so... The book of Mark. And that is... Matthew, Mark... The, second gospel. I'm not very good with the order of the books of the Bible. I think I know the contents fairly well. Okay. I think you're the closest to being done. We'll just have to sit around and wait for that then. How's everyone's needs doing? Is there a mailbox at the... I don't see a mailbox at the library, but I think everyone's needs are more or less okay. You can make it through this, right? Oh, I am very used to being able to cheat people's needs, so that's going to be interesting in the regular challenge. I play The Sims more as a storytelling device than a game. And so I use fill needs, disable need decay very liberally. And so that's probably going to be the biggest challenge. I know a lot of the ins and outs of the Sims games, as in what items I can get and things like that, but not the basic taking care of people's needs. That's what I haven't done a whole lot. Alright, I guess we'll just have to sit tight and let them finish their books and think about cupcakes. Alright, I don't want to make this too boring, so let's see if I can recognize some people. I think that's Bako Zhang. Okay, and I already recognize Bjorn. Okay, that's easy. That's Jeffrey Landgrab. Okay, this woman is from Windenburg and she's in the Club Garden Gnomes. Myra something? I don't know. It's too late to check. And this guy... Alright. John finished his book. Matthew finished his book. And their needs are starting to go down. And I can cheat their needs because we're not in the main game yet. We actually have 3 with completed books. I haven't got the notification for them yet. And writing is apparently not fun. What? Somebody has Simstagram followers? Who? A llama, apparently. A llama with wings? Are those things called llamacorns? Register your... What? Whose career are we registering? No! I never said that. So, do all 4 of you have a book? The Book of Luke, excellent. You have not yet finished your book. The Book of Matthew, excellent. The Book of John, excellent. And you're writing. And you're hungry. I'll take care of that for you. I've posted on the pen pal forums now to wait and see if anyone responds. Acquired the programming skill, acquired the gardening skill. Where did you acquire the gardening skill around here? Alright, all 4 books are excellent quality. We can go home. Home. Home, home, home. I would say, Home James, which I think is a line from, is it The Wednesday Witch or something like that? Some book that my mom told me about for ages, and then I finally read it for myself. But there's an apostle named James, and we don't have James here. And James, as in Home James, was a vacuum. Alright, we need to get the books out of your inventories because we want them to stay on the property. Should we buy a bookshelf? Let's buy a bookshelf. Oh, what sort of books? No, because our Amish people should start off without other possessions other than the books. So let's just lay the books out on the ground. And then now, let's see. What's next? Next, we can say money 0. Get rid of their household funds. And oh, now we can say that shouldn't even be an issue for later in the game because I won't be using cheats anymore. now we can... Oh... But now I can't even go into create a sim without the... Oh, but I can go to manage worlds and go into create a sim from there. I'm so used to entering create a sim through the testing cheats. Like I said, that's going to be the biggest challenge. We're going to edit. Now, I'm going to let the game decide what my Amish person looks like, whether it's male or female skin tone. It'll be interesting if we get a dark-skinned Amish. And no? Okay, we'll delete the apostles because they lived and died long ago. They just came here to help us out and inhabited bodies that I doubt look like them. Okay, so we'll let it pick her name. Bria Trahan. Trahan? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Okay, I'm not going to change anything about her physical appearance, about who she is, phenotype. I'm just going to change her clothes. She needs to give her full body, long dress. Okay, what is the most Amish appropriate dress that they have? It doesn't necessarily need to be a dress. It could be a top and a skirt, as long as it's very plain and modest. This is what I dress my personal sim in on my regular save file, but we can't have that patterning for an Amish. Let's see, bottoms, skirts. Do we have any long skirts? We need a long one. Oh, come on. This is the longest one, but it has a pattern on it. Oh, we do have some plain ones. Plain black or... I think pale blue is fairly accepted among Amish. I'm not sure about that, but I think that's true. And quickly, let's get a top on her. Any true Amish would be mortified. A blouse, probably? And they don't use buttons, do they? That could work. Do we have any higher necklines than that? I don't want to spend too long on the clothes. T-shirts? Is there a plain version? No, those are all with a pattern on them. No plain version of that. I think we might just go with this. And let's make her a little less busty. If she were... But not... Okay, why am I messing with this? Well, if she were that big, she couldn't help it. Okay. She should have... Oh, updos? That looks fairly respectable. And then she needs a hat. We're probably not going to get anything real appropriate. Oh, those things come with a stripe across them. The men can wear hats more like that. I don't know that the women can. They tend to have bonnets, but I don't think bonnets are really an option in The Sims. We could go with a beanie and pretend it's a bonnet, or we could give her a hat that is more like what the men have. I was hoping that we could use a beanie and just not look at it too closely, but that is pretty obviously a beanie and not a bonnet. So let's just give everyone the same sort of hats. I saw a picture of an Amish man wearing a hat that looked more or less like that. So let's just give that to the women too. And what can she have for an aspiration? Oh, when I wrote the Amish addendum to the rules, I decided that any aspiration is okay, but you just won't be able to fulfill a lot of them. She should probably be domestic, big, happy family. And let's see, what traits would do her well? Probably family-oriented. What else can she be? Oh, good grief. I think she's a good person. See, outgoing loner, jealous, insider, bro, ambitious, cat lover, childish, clumsy, dance machine, erratic, glutton, lazy, loves outdoors, materialistic, neat. Oh, let's make her neat. Okay, this is Bria Trahan. Trahan? I don't know how to pronounce her last name. But I'm not going to follow the legacy rule of passing down the founder's name, no matter if male or female. I'm going to have her take her husband's last name. So, oh, we should change her shoes. I forgot about the shoes. I don't really know what kind of shoes they should wear, but she's going to be farming the ground, so she should probably have boots. Alright, let's go with that. Clay. And no, she is not the apostle. We'll change it to, no, let's not give it her last name, because it's, her last name will change when she gets married. So, I'm just going to name the lot Amish. That should do it. And I want to make sure that she has the books on her lot and nothing else. So, we should be okay from there. See ya! chair, stool,